a second SEMA Gran Turismo Awards is definitely arrived in Gran Turismo Sport as part of the March update. So, looks like the Eckerts Rod and Custom Mach 40 is now ready to go for this custom race on GT Sport, you guys. Now, take a look at this awesome supercar with the shape of a Mustang board. So this is pretty cool board because let's just gonna have to take a little bit of specs board. So looks like the max horsepower is 787 HP, max torque is 780.2, weight pound is 33,501, and the drivetrain is MR. Well, pretty good to have the second GT awards to be able to be in the game board because this is very good for a fast looking Mach 40 Mustang board because that would be very good to have a supercharger to be in it board. Well, maybe that was from yesterday because I just finally got it in board to be as main received prize board. So let's just get to see the date to be acquired board. So looks like this might be very good to have a second GT awards card to be available board. Well, maybe that was definitely received from as a gift card from the daily workout complete. So let's just kind of go and give this Mustang a spin, and this will be able to get ready to race on in Blue Moon Bay Speedway to be able to get in for it. So I'll be able to have to choose the morning time condition, and good thing that this is definitely quite giving the pink dot to be able to be recommend use for it. So looks like this is very good to be able to see this looking interior style for it, because this will also to get pretty ready up and go speed for it. So looks like I might be able to have 10 laps, and this will be able to do it much faster for it because pretty good for a muscle car turns into a high fast performance with all these good parts to be installed for it. Now this will be able to get ready to go because this is the perfect vehicle to be able to race against the supercars and the hypercars, of course. And looks like probably you might be able to get a Bugatti Veyron to be received as a gift card someday for it. Well, it takes a lot of main goals to be able to receive any kinds of cars for it. But good thing might be just getting that Group X historic race car to be continuing on to the GT League for it. So this is very good to be able to have that Mach 40 Mustang to be in game for it. Now let's go and get ready to race for 10 laps, and then this will be very good. So looks like McLaren 412C is definitely quite coming in for it. Now so this might be quite good to have a 100-mile run to be able to go in for it. So that will be able to have to get a little bit reached up to be having a 5-speed gear to be able to go in for it. So that may be being a little bit better to have a 200-mile. Looks like it has everything expanded for the wide body version of it. This looks very cool, and this is very quite getting a little bit of muscle car look-alike for it because this may be able to have a fine supercar performance for it. But take a look at this taillight sports. It also blinking 3 times to be able to show for it. Luckily that this is very cool to be able to have this awesome looking SEMA car for it to be in game, and this is pretty awesome. So looks like pretty cool to be excited for it to have this Mustang for it. Now looks like this is going to be very careful for it because still going on for having a 1 tri-oval track to be able to race hard for it. Because this is going to be quite good to be able to strong up against the LaFerrari, and this will be very good for a super muscle car to be able to race hard to win. So good thing that there's a few other blinking lights for headlights for it, but I kind of think that taillights will be able to blink in 3 times for it to be shown to see it. Now, looks like this is going to have to go on the inside for it. Bugatti Veyron is definitely coming in 2nd place closer for it. Yeah, looks like this is going to be a little bit of hard turn on the final part of the super speedway track for it. Okay, looks like Veyron is definitely coming behind for it. Now, good thing for a little pass on the 177 Aston Martin. Gotta be very careful. Just gonna slide on the outside turn and then goes in onto the right side of the wall for it. Because good thing that this will be a fast chance to beat the LaFerrari for it. 4-speed transmission gets a lot of extra horsepower boost to go in. So maybe you guys think that the SEMA award from the Gran Turismo Awards is definitely quite very cool to see all these awesome tuner parts for it and different own brands. It's quite very impressive for it. Well, Chevy Nova is the first one for it. Second is the Eckerts Rod Custom for it. Well, Eckerts Rod Custom is definitely an own manufacturer brand who built this Mustang. It's definitely quite Mach 40-tastic to be able to get imports, and this will give a much easier fast chance to improve it. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit much closer to overtake the LaFerrari. Just going to use the strap and then take the outside turn and be slide it in, going on the inside. Very good. This is going to have to take a lot of handling grip to slide it up for it. 3 more laps to go. Mach 40 Mustang is in the lead. Just going to have to keep it a little bit well balanced and steady closer for it. Because this is quite very good, efficient, strong supercar for it with having that supercharger in it. Now, well, I kind of think that no rear mirror view because this is actually a SEMA car for it, but this might be quite very cool looking Mustang for it. Oh, looks like that LaFerrari really wants to be in first place for it. Now, let's see, let's go for it. Yeah, looks like this will be able to have a strong supercar muscle to be able to get a little bit much better horsepower juice to speed it up a bit. Now, let's just go and climb up to be back up in first place again, and then let's go a little bit nicer and calm to be able to go a little passive aggressive. Super fast muscle car goes back in the first place. Italian hypercar will be able to still got a lot of spare horsepower to go for it. Now, 2 more laps to go, and this will have to keep it in nice and easy for a bit. Okay, 1 more to go. This will be able to get closer. like pretty good to have that nice looking red leather seat. And whoa, okay, well, almost forgot about the focusing on eye on the track course. So this is gonna get a little bit bumpy here from the rear behind. Well, looks like LaFerrari wants to be in first place real badly for it, because this will be getting a little bit closer chance to get in for it. Okay, looks like this is gonna have to get a little bit well controlled for the Mach 40 Mustang for it. Now, looks like two cars coming in for it, because looks like final lap is gonna be on its way, and this is gonna get a little bit tougher turns to go for it. Just get a little bit nice and easy from inside to outside, and then go back in. Well, looks like it's getting a little bit scratched on the rear for it. Now, looks like two Aston Martins is definitely coming in to make the pass overtake on the LaFerrari. Now, this will be able to get a little bit closer to have to make this main focus for it. Do the inside turn and then give a little bit of slightly braking turn for it. Well, it takes a lot of practice to be able to stay bouncing on the last turn on the Blue Moon Bay track. So, one checker flag win, and this is very good for a Mach 40 Mustang win. Well, I really guess that the Chevy Nova is definitely quite coming in 5th place. So, looks like this is very good and very improved, fast, efficient run board. Whoa, I cannot believe it. That's pretty awesome to see 20-mile distance run boards. Can't believe it, that was quite fast. So, looks like this is pretty cool. So, looks like the Eckerts Rod and Custom Mach 40 has the best quick distance to be able to work hard to have a better fast run board. Now, I really guess that this performance of the Mach 40 Mustang has a 6-speed transmission. So the 4th speed is definitely the maintained run board. Well, no matter that, this is definitely quite surprised. 6-speed transmission in a custom Mustang. Wow, how awesome is that? That was pretty cool to have a better horsepower or to be able to adjust. Now, looks like let's go for a better long straight track to be able to go in for it. Now, let's just go over to Tokyo Expressway East Outer Loop, and then this will be able to have a one fine evening race to be able to go for it. So, looks like this is going to be so cool to be able to have that awesome Mach 40 Mustang with all the best horsepower performance to be ever built. Now, I might be able to go with 2 laps, and this is going to be quite very awesome to see it for it. Now, let's just go pro and let's see how it happens to keep it on the longest straight from last turn, and then the first turn will be able to go for the second lap of it. But this is pretty awesome. A fast Mustang with all the horsepower with a 6-speed transmission. So this is very cool for it because, well, it looks pretty awesome and fast for a classic muscle car vintage model for it, because this is one fine reward to be able to have it in for the game for it, because this is going to be a one strong engine sound to be revved up for. Now, let's go and let's give it a little bit of long distance drive on Tokyo Expressway East. Then this will be very good to get everything charged up for it. Now let's push that puppy up and then show me some 6th gear to be able to adjust, because this is going to be one awesome run. Come on, just finish up the 4th gear and then hello, 5th gear, and then take me to a multiple overtake path. This is going to be one dive in maneuver for it. That was pretty epic for having won multiple passes for it. That was pretty cool to be dived in stopped in 13th place. Now, looks like only got a few more cars to go, and this is going to be one heck of an excitement turn to go slipstream and slide turns for it, because this is going to be a little bit bumpy here. Well, however, I kind of think you guys like any kinds of different Mustang models for it. I hope you really like to have the classic models for it, because the Mustang is definitely the main popular for it. It also features the premium Fastback 2015 model. Well, I hope that you just really want to see other Mustangs be in sport in the game for it. Now, looks like this is going to be quite commonly well for it. Mach 40 is going to have to be prepared to be amazed to have a long straight run to go and make multiple passes by now. There it is, last turn, and then let's give it for a one excitement drag run for it. Just going to take a smooth right turn, and then let's go and make a fine speed distance to be able to show it up in maximum power. Let's let it rip, and then let's see how it goes fast beyond with any other hypercar for it. Almost there. Looks like bit speed transmission gear goes in a little bit higher. Hello and goodbye, Bugatti Veyron. Overtake passes in, now entering second place. Can't you see that? That looks go fast to be over 200 miles. That was pretty awesome in one straight run. I hope this will be able to have this to be able in Special Stage Route X, because this is going to be good for having a little bit of max speed run for it. Now, looks like it's time for first place lead to go in for it, because this is going to get a little bit much quicker to be fast as possible for it. 177 Aston Martin is definitely in first place for it. Let's give that SEMA car to be in the lead, and this is going to be quite very good. Now, looks like this is going to be one big explosive for it, because the other hypercar really wants to step into the top three, because this will be able to get a little bit quick fast and then one ticket to victory line for a final lap. But hard thing is that will be able to have a little bit mistaken turn if this might be giving a little bit spare horsepower to go a little bit faster. Now, let's go and give it a little bit of boost to give it in for back in on the overtake. Well, that was too late. So, very close. Now, looks like this is going to be a little bit much more harder next time for it, because long straights is definitely the best advantage for the Mach 40. Now, this will be able to have the best straight for it. Tokyo Expressway and Circuit de Barcelona and Monza are the only longest straight distance track to be able to go for it. Now, looks like the daily workout is finished, so looks like I'll be able to get ready to start out for it. Now, maybe let's go for the last round and the last track to be able to go for it. So, speaking of which, because this is going to give a little bit much more long drag run for it, Circuit de la Sarda with no chicanes. So this is going to be perfect for the Eckerts and Customs to be able to get a little bit straight beyond fast, and this will give it a much better horsepower to see if this might be comes up to reach the 6th gear to be able to get beyond fast, and also to be able to be on the most sane corner, to be able to pull the brake hard as possible for it. Well, pretty awesome for having a GT Award SEMA to be used as a drag car. So here we go. Let the 2-lap race begin, and then let's see how multiple passes when going into the drag run for it. So, looks like pretty good for showing the number of mileage to be able to have something to be quick accounted for. That only takes seconds to be able to get a little bit of increased distance for it. Now, looks like it's going to be quite coming in for it to be very cautious for it. Just going to have to pass multiple all the supercars for it, and 600 and 700 cars are definitely quite giving a little bit challenging for it. Very good slide turn. Very good. Past that DB11, goes followed by the Enzo. Now, here comes the fast part, because this will be able to get a little bit much more further passes for it to get a little bit quicker to be reached up in the 6th gear. So, looks like the perfect time to be able to go for the early braking point on the Mustang corner. Pass on the Vulcan, goes into the Finio to overtake. 200-mile run on the 5th gear. Come on, this is going to be a 6-speed, not the 5-speed, because that was quite very perfect to be able to go in for it. 4-second gap distance to be decreased very shortly for it both, because this muscle car goes hyper for it. Okay, here we go. Flashing lights might be a good time to be able to pull the brakes, so this is going to be just one-way stop. Oh, looks like another Mach 40 is just definitely coming in to reach to the top 3. Perfect choice for it. Now, looks like this is going to be closer to be able to go on the Indianapolis section to be very exercise used for it. Now, this will give it the right time. 5-speed will go in for a semi-straight for it. Now, this will go to a little bit slightly brake to be very fast overtake for it and over caution. Well, looks like LaFerrari, Bugatti Veyron, and the Aston Martin 177 are the only main top 3 strong vehicles in the race. Now, this is going to be pretty good for it, because Mach 40 Mustang really wants to have to get a little bit much better horsepower to beat these hypercars for it, because they are pretty expert. Now, for this one, this will be able to get a little bit slightly brake to be able to go in for it. When the flashing red lights to be able to mark in for it, that's going to be a little bit slightly turned to be able to go on the horse corner to go in for it. Freestyle turn, slides in to be decelerated. Only down for a 1-second gap away for it, folks, because this will give a little bit much better pass on the Bugatti Veyron. Then here comes the fourth chicane, and this will give it a little bit much fast technique to be able to go for it. Lucky for a Ford brand with a good tuner name for it, for this Mach 40 Mustang to go for it, and this will be by giving a fine, efficient chance to make the final lap. Now, this is going to be quite very good to have to get a little bit of quick distance to be increased its daily workout complete for it. Just only got to 1 round, and then this will be getting a little bit quicker to be fast as much as we can. but good thing that you already have an Eckerts Rod Custom Mach 40, because that was quite very good to be able to use the daily workout distance quickly for it, for only one track. Now, going back on the no chicane part, perfect time to do a little bit of drag race. GT players always love to have a drag race to be able to go on the quarter-mile run for it. Now, that LaFerrari is definitely coming in closer for it. Come on, just one pass closer. Well, kind of say that the Italian hypercar got beat by a strong super muscle car. Kind of say that this is going to be a one single race war to be able to fast in for it. Almost there, it has to reach that 6th gear, because this is going to get a little bit quicker to be fast in for it. Slightly caution turn will be going in over to reach the Mustang for the last part. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Eckerts Rods and Custom Mach 40 Mustang definitely passes the drag test. Or sometimes they just always want the to fastest car in the race for it. This is going to be quite awesome race to go in for a long straight track for it, but this will be able to have this one for it. But the only surprising guess, take a look at this wing part popped up for it. Pretty awesome, huh? Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to see this one for it. Now, going in, be backed in on the Indianapolis section corner, just got to go a little bit slower. So this will be able to have to show that wing part to be lower down, and then it'll come back up again for it. Now, looks like third gear to be able to pop up after second gear will be earlier releasing in for it. Now, looks like the LaFerrari is going to have to get a little bit quicker to come back into the first place lead, because this will be quite coming a little bit closer for it. Inside apex corner will be able to use it in on the second gear, if which that might be able to use for the third gear will be able to be very cautious to be able to try not to spin out for it. Otherwise, it will be able to call out the yellow flag for no passing zone for it. Now, looks like it's time to get a little bit of one last final stretch, because take a look at this number of distance for it, because this is going to be one quick distance to be able to catch up for it, because this is going to be a one excellent car to be able to have 5 laps for it. There's the checker flag, and Mach 40 Mustang wins first place for it. Good muscle car, good drag runner, and then good expert to race up with the hypercars. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good for a one fast tuner muscle car for it. That will be quite giving a one strong, efficient, improved performance with a better horsepower. Now, looks like this is very good for a number of distance to be shown for it. So let's go and get the standard earnings, and then daily workout extended has been complete for it. Well, now this is going to be one awesome tuner for it, because that was definitely quite giving the excellent max speed performance to be going in by 10.0. That will be quite very good for it, but even unless, the power ratio will be able to have something to be giving a better fast performance, will be able to straight up for it. Now, this will be able to have to upgrade it for it, because this will also have to have a weight production level to be reduced for it. So, if you save up some good mileage points, so this will be able to power it up in 5 levels for it, because Mach 40 will also extend with a maximum horsepower that will go extremely fast and giving up the better performance to be able to have a short transmission gear to go faster for it. Maybe like up to 300 miles, that will be quite very quicker for it. Now, let's go for the daily workout receipt gift card for today. Now, let's see which vehicle should I get the usual for it. Okay, looks like another Ford Mustang Group 3 race car for it. That will be pretty good. So close to get the Ray Brake NSX 2016. That would be very good for it. The second SEMA car from the Gran Turismo Awards is Eckerts Rod and Custom Mach 40. So this is pretty cool looking car to be able to get ready up and have the fast performance for it, because this is going to be a quite excellent hypercar class for it, because N800 muscle car has definitely joined the hypercar class to be able to get a fast performance for it. So looks like this is very good for a tuned version Mustang that will be giving you one awesome drag run for it. Now evenly that this is going to be giving a little bit better choice to see that, well, this might be the best to be able to save up some good credits for it, because, well, this might be able to keep up the practicing for it. So this will be able to do a little bit of fast runs for it, because this Mustang is the best performance for any other GT racers who really enjoys it for it. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And before at the end of this segment, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And also the links on the description below if you want to see more. Well, I'll see you guys next time to continuing on the race on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing.